all come from all walks of life. They all have lives they lead. Any and all are welcome here to come and chat with me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Small Talk. I'm your host, Nancy Guitar, just in case you didn't know that. The show is about getting to know people as much as we can in a short space of time. With that being said, today's guest has had a business in Chilliwack for many, many years, and for some reason, he decided to get into local politics. I want to know why. Ladies and gentlemen, Chilliwack Mayor Ken Popove. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Nancy. And just to start off, I'd like to ask, what took you so long to reach out to me? I'm disappointed. I follow you on chillTV, and man, I got this invite, and I couldn't sleep last night. I was so excited to be a part of your show.
Good one, Mayor.
Yeah, you like that?
I like that very much. Yeah, hopefully that'll make my ratings go up.
Okay, the question: why did I get into politics? Well, I don't really consider myself a politician. I'm more of a get her done kind of guy. Through my, it all started way back when I did an event called the Beach Party at Cultus Lake. That was back in 87 to 93. And then 93, I ran for Parks Board, and I got on there, and I wasn't ready for that step at that time. Okay. Throughout life, I've always been involved with the community, been a part of the BIA through the event side. We had a foursome of fellas. We called ourselves Bongo Boys, and we turned the day Christmas parade into an evening parade. We did a lot of local events, and then as years went by, with my involvement as part of the BIA, and then actually being the president for 3 or 4 years or whatever it was, and again on the events and marketing side, the car show, the party in the park, all that kind of stuff. We were all involved in that sort of thing, and it just evolved that way. And I was asked, have you ever considered to run for city council? And I go, well, let's give her a shot. So first time, yep, I got in. I almost took out the number one guy, and second time, I still got in. I was, I don't know, second, third. It didn't really matter. Right. Just as long as you're at the table to work for your community, and it's a community that I love, to see it grow, and grow it is right now. I'm sure you've seen what's going on downtown and the buzz happening, that whole project. And yeah, I was a part of that, but there were, the previous leadership, a lot of people were involved with it at that time to get it to where it is today. So yeah, I did play a little part in that, but it sure is, cool to see it come to fruition, and the buzz downtown now is amazing, with only like a half dozen businesses open. We now have a parking problem, which is great. People are coming downtown. Yeah. And then the next step was, again, I was approached by some businessmen in town, and always up for a challenge, and here I am 2 years in, and I'm really honored and blessed to have a great team to work with. My staff here at the hall are awesome. We're always pointing in the same direction, and yeah, it's been a fun career so far. Absolutely.
Good. One of the things I'd like to know, because I know you have your Ken's Tire, your tire business.
Yep.
First of all, how long have you had that business going?
Since 1993.
Oh, that is really good.
Yeah.
So now that you're the mayor, are you still allowed to run your business, or do you have to put that in somebody else's hands?
Well, I do have a partner in the business sense. I do work there on Mondays, because I certainly miss working there after going there for 30 years and then not going there. I enjoy to get my hands dirty, and I enjoy my interaction with my customers that, I built up over the years. So no, there's no rules. It all depends on, scheduling. And we've worked it here at the hall for me to be able to, put in a day shift there, and yeah, it's still fun going back to work. I know I'm a little softer than I was before after working 5 days a week. Back gets a little bit tighter, but thank God for wine in my hot tub, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, and I have to say that we've, I gave my car to my daughter, but we've always gone to Ken's Tire anytime we had tire.
I appreciate the support, Nancy. Appreciate it a lot.
Oh, for sure. And the store has a good reputation, which is really awesome.
Well,
why did you open that tire business to begin with? Like, what motivated you to do that?
Well, again, I seen a opportunity. I worked for almost every tire shop here in town. I've been in the tire industry for almost 40 years now, and the last place I worked, family-run business, the Philbricks, they were great people to work for, and the business sold. The new guy came in, and he was based out of the city, and our philosophies clashed. This lady came in one time and she said, "Can you have a look at my tires, please?" So I went out and asked her some questions. I had a look, how much you drive, whatever. And she says, "No, I think you're good for another 6-8 months." I come walking into the showroom, and he was there, and he says, "Could you have sold her a set of tires?" I said, "Yeah, I probably could have." Well, why didn't you? Because she didn't need them. "No, you sell her tires." At that point was my time to go.
Yeah.
And I started off in a little shop on Railway Avenue, and outgrew that in about a year and a half, and purchased the building that I'm currently in. I've added on a couple more times. I got 8 or 9 staff members. I've gone into mechanical now too, and it's been good. But it's all about, okay, I'm going to digress. My dad always told me, work hard, you'll succeed.
Right.
And that's what it took. So
yeah,
and it's been a great go so far. Absolutely.
Very good. Now I'm going to switch topics on you.
Okay.
Dr. Henry came out with the latest COVID warnings and everything. What are your feelings on that? Or do you have anything to say about that?
Well, there's a whole lot to say about that. We're in a pandemic. We're in a situation where we have to follow the science.
Yeah.
And the doctor is telling us what to do. Wear masks, social distance. Now it's stay in your family bubble, which is hard for me because I'm a social person, and I've got a great group of friends that we can't get together. We had our safe 6 for a while, but now it's just myself and my wife, and like a Netflix, obviously. But it's a weird time to be in. There's your side that doesn't believe it's a hoax. This is real, people. This is real. People are being infected. There's a lot of folks that are dying. If you watch the numbers, I think we broke a record actually yesterday at 762 infections in one day. We got to crush this thing. It's something that we need and have to do to move forward. And the sooner that we follow along with what the doctor's saying and stay in your little circle, don't travel out of your community, we will crush this thing. There is a light at the end of the tunnel with talk about a vaccine, but we're still a ways away from that. For me in my position, I can say I didn't sign up for this, and either did anybody else. But it's here. It's everywhere. It's in every part of our community. So just please, do the right thing, people, and be kind to people.
Yeah.
It's not anybody's fault. It is what it is.
I totally agree with that. Okay, I'm going to switch gears again because I like to do that. Okay, so what are your plans in the whether it's business-wise or council-wise or just getting more involved with downtown area? I live downtown, by the way, so I appreciate all of this, what's happening. So what are your future plans?
Are we talking infrastructure or
anything? Anything.
Well, our big victory obviously is, because what's going on downtown. We as a council, we took the strategy to acquire the properties, make them shovel ready, sent out an RFP, and we've got the right developer doing the job, as you can see.
Yeah.
What you see right now is just the tip of the iceberg. It's going to continue on their site. Phase one has just, only half of phase one has opened up. The section that's been framed off, there's some cool stores going in there. Your old, for me, I always call it the Greasy Spoon, but it's a great restaurant, for breakfast and lunch. That's getting rebuilt as we speak. And it's going to have a snowball effect with what's going to happen downtown. People are looking, what is Chilliwack doing? How come it's growing exponentially? Because of our great lifestyle here, and we got over 100 parks, 100 trails. We're so well situated in the valley here for easy access to the border when it'll ever open up. To mountains, to skiing, to water, to play golf. There's so many things that are happening. There's some big industrial companies that are looking to relocate here,
Nice.
Such as Molson's. Why did they move here? We got great water here. It's hard to pinpoint one thing, Nancy.
Mhm.
It's a group of things, and for me to work with the chamber and the BIA, alongside School District 33, RCMP, we're all a team. We all work together, and we have our issues, our social issues like every other community has. But I'm proud of the work that we've done and the work that's going to continue to happen, with our vulnerable population that we see, but we see less of them because they are getting places to stay. Like the housing first strategy is working well. There's a third unit that's going to be constructed here in the early spring. So there's been a lot of work done in Chilliwack, and there's a lot more work that needs to be done. But at the end of the day, for me, I love my city. I love where I work and live, and have brought up my family.
Right. Very nice. Yeah. Now, okay, so we're almost out of time. Just letting you know that this is going to be aired just before chillTV shuts down for the holidays. Okay. So if you want to say something to everybody, just as a for Christmas or whatever, for the holiday time, go ahead.
Okay. That's because we don't know what that's going to look like. That's the big issue.
Yeah.
But one thing for sure is Christmas is about family, and if anything, it's not going to be a big, huge family dinner. It's going to be your immediate family dinner, and I think that's going to be a cool thing to connect better with your spouses, your immediate family. There's Zoom to talk to your friends. There's a telephone. There's the internet. All that technology is available to us. But I would like to see everybody get a Christmas present of a vaccine announcement that's just around the corner. That, to me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, probably like yourself too, is there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And until we get there, we got to follow the science. And again, be kind to everybody, and have a Merry Christmas, and stay safe.
Okay, thank you so much, Mayor Popove, for doing this with me. And just stay there while I just address the audience, okay?
Okay.
Well, everybody, you've got to learn a little bit more about our mayor, Ken Popove, and I also wish you happy holidays, or, Merry Ho-Ho, whatever it is you celebrate. Be safe, and until then, peace out. Thanks for watching.